Previously on The Plot Thickens.
I just realized you were here, so we don't need to radio you.
No, you don't. And thank you. Yes, I did get my hair cut. I decided, it was my first time ever being away from my mama and now my new papa. And I kind of just felt like I was living, Brian, Joe,
Yes.
do you think Tony's a bad guy?
Papa Tony? Don Vincenzo? Bad?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's always done so well for us.
Yeah, I always feel safe being part of the family.
Yeah.
A+.
We're all family here at Brutiful. I'm starting to get concerned that maybe he is on the wrong side of the law.
How could that be? Officer Joe here, and the mayor.
Both lawful law people.
He's extra close with them.
I learned a saying in Germany.
Okay. Oh, wow. Very
You're going to teach us a German saying? Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah. Keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. See, I translated it from German to English.
I appreciate that because I don't know one bit of German.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Yeah,
I was
neither do
excited
I.
to learn a foreign language.
No. Just learn what it means.
Hello, hi. Welcome back, y'all. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever it is, wherever you are that you are listening to this episode of our podcast, Wasting All the Time. We are now in our serialized episodes known as The Plot Thickens, and we're going to check in with our wonderful cast of colorful characters that are also coffee connoisseurs, our coffee committee, to see what is up with Brutiful and the crew in this next installment of The Plot Thickens. I think you were right. Putting little neck corsages on the bunnies was a good move, Joe.
I do my best. It can't all be detective work and stopping ruffians and keeping the peace and justice and
I never knew how into floral arrangement you were.
It's not something that goes over well at the precinct. It's it's one of those hobbies. It's more of a home hobby. And, yeah. It's, you've got the badge and the gun and the radio, and just petunias don't really go with that. And so I try to do it elsewhere. Like here, I'm glad you like it. I haven't had a lot of external feedback so far.
I think that they're fantastic. So.
Well, that's nice. I was waiting for a sandwich, but it was just a compliment. So thank you. That makes me feel good.
Yeah, no, I have got no notes. I got no notes on these. This is just all the meat.
Well, okay. What's next? The florals are pretty much done, right?
Yeah.
You've got a big old list. What do we got?
Yeah, I think it's weird that Tony wanted, I guess Papa T wanted everybody to stay here and only him and my mom go to the castle and then just video us all in. That was just weird, right? That's
unusual.
Weird.
Yeah, I've heard of people wanting privacy for their weddings, but considering how close we all are, it's a bit off the beaten path.
I know. It was so odd when they were like, does anybody have any objections? Stand up now and come forward. And nobody could come forward because, we're all in another country.
Classic Catch-22.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. I returned the HDMI cable and they said that I can't because the package was open and it was obviously used. But I said I had a receipt and they could not argue that point. So got a refund. I saved the day twice.
Nicely
Feels
done,
good.
Brian.
It feels
Yeah.
good. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you so much.
A+.
An A+. Wow. There was nothing in between those two compliments.
It was just all meat.
It's all meat. It's an all meat day.
All meat, baby.
So you got the right kind of cable. Yeah, Brian?
Yeah. No, remember, the TV wasn't working for the transmission. And so I got the cable.
Oh, and now everything's good to go.
I didn't want it.
No.
So after everything was said and done, I returned it.
Heart of a champion.
Because the wedding itself is over, right? That wasn't just a rehearsal?
I don't think so. It looked really official.
That was the wedding. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Was it weird to you, though? Did it look like they were both kind of flickering in and out?
Yeah. Definitely looked like AI was involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you make of that? The flickering. I'm not too up on the technology with the kids these days. Just barely got the radio figured out.
Well, and also you remember when Papa Tony tried to show us something on his phone during the broadcast, and like I could see the castle through his phone.
That was a bit more unusual than usual.
And then he moved the phone, and then his face showed up again. Yeah,
it was
so weird. So weird.
Is he also a master of disguise?
I don't know. It's like got an invisibility cloak or something. Probably. I wouldn't put it past him. He is a fan of science. He learns from it.
He does. That's what they say.
And he probably has an invisibility cloak guy, if we're being honest.
I mean, the technology's been around for well over a decade.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that James Bond movie with the car that could see through it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Papa Tony knows James Bond.
Probably. He knows everybody else.
Got a guy for that.
But kind of in the technical weeds here. Candice, how you holding up?
Well,
you cried a lot.
I mean, they're married now, which means I have a stepdad.
Yeah.
Which is weird. But that means that Mom was giving me the last 10% of the business that she owned to me. So now
you got a 60% stake now.
I got 60% now. Well, no, I have 59%.
Oh, okay.
59%.
I mean, I round up. I don't like numbers that aren't like on the tens.
With that. Yeah. Yeah, it just makes life easier. Yeah. I think
Candice.
I am in shock.
That makes sense.
Yep.
What does it mean though?
I'm not a medic. I haven't done the medic training yet, so closest thing I got is a energy bar.
My emotion regulation has seized up and is incapable of processing properly. So I really shouldn't say or commit to anything right now, because if I commit to anything or say I'll do something, then I don't think I could say no, because I can't process if I have the capability of doing anything. So don't ask me to do anything right now, because that could be...
okay. But before that rule goes into effect, just really quick.
Okay.
I would like to promote to the front of house if possible. Yay, no, nay, what?
I
was on the prize, Brian.
Okay, cool. All right, and now no more. That was it.
Can you?
Wait, no.
Can okay. What?
Yeah, you had a follow up.
Well, I was just gonna say, could you get some cologne or something?
I don't know why. You were just there, weren't you? You were in Germany.
God damn it.
You could have stopped by. Well, okay. All right. Yeah.
Just, you need to present yourself a certain way when you're up front. That's all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Also, you can't yell at the customers. It
But
scares
it
the
gets
bunnies.
a little loud in there sometimes with all the kids screaming at the bunnies. Sometimes, I got to be like, number 37.
Okay, I guess that's okay. I
Get
mean,
the
sure,
fuck
yeah,
over
that's fine.
here.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's fine.
frig. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll
Brian
be
does have a very unique style of interacting with customers. The escalation is honestly a sight to behold.
Yeah, Joe has seen me
Yeah.
practicing across the way at the Macy's.
Oh boy.
Since I ain't allowed to be with customers here,
Those poor perfume counter attendants.
I go practice elsewhere.
Just
I was
hours of
it's a perfume.
screaming.
So I thought when you said cologne, I was confused because for me it's perfume. Like that's what I know it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, do you think it's weird? I just looked on my phone to do like find my phone, and my mom's phone is just, it's just a few stores down at the virtual reality place,
Okay.
the game store. Do you think that's weird? I'm pretty sure I saw her with her phone at the ceremony. She like had it out and put it in her dress.
So wait, let me just get caught up here. I'm not the best with technology.
Yeah.
So when you go on your phone and you use a Find My Phone, it doesn't show you your phone?
You can have it find your phone or other family members' phones as long as the family member has been all like, oh, yeah, you can totally know where I'm at all times.
Oh, wow. Can you find my phone? I've been missing it. Dang
Well, you're not family yet. You'd have to like marry her sister or something.
I don't have a sister. What are you talking about?
Well,
I don't have a sister. It's only me. It's only Candice. It's only sweet little Candice.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. No, calm down, Candice. Here. Have the protein pop.
Protein bar. Okay.
All right, you lovebirds. What's going? Oh, hey, Joe. How's it going? So I got an important question for you all. Very important. I need you to weigh in on this. So now that I am married to Candice's mother, I'm of course wearing a wedding band to signal to the world the importance of my vows. The problem is it's riding up against my normal ring here, and I need to know, like, would it weird you out if I wore my wedding band on the other hand? Would that be weird?
What are you doing here?
What? Tony.
You're supposed to be in Germany.
I was in Germany, and now I am here.
Tony, it's a pleasure to see you. What the fuck? You look good.
Yeah, this is a little suspicious.
How is this suspicious? I have my wedding in beautiful Germany, fairy tale castle, and I choose to spend my honeymoon in the place I love
hours
most.
later.
Right here. Right here.
That is so sweet.
The concourse at the fountains. At the concourse.
What the fuck? Looking good still.
Thank you. About the ring, do you think it's weird if I wear it on the other hand?
Why not just wear the first ring on the other hand?
That doesn't leave this hand.
Oh.
This ring does not leave this hand.
It's
not like ever, not like when you shower.
Never.
Candice, yeah, you're slumping. Come on. Hey, wake up.
I need a buddy.
Yeah, yeah, bunny up. Bunny up. Yeah, okay, all right. Here you go. Here you go. Bunny flew across the room just for you.
As bunnies do.
We might need a backup. Okay.
I mean, she's not bleeding. You can take your time.
Papa Tony, it is tradition to wear the wedding band on the left hand.
Mm.
But it's the 20th century. So some people will do other things, like wear it on a necklace. I've seen the tattoo. I've seen those two things in media. But most people really, honest to God, most people just do it. They call it the wedding ring finger, I think.
I think most people call it that, yeah.
Yeah, Joe even knows.
Yeah, if even Joe knows, must be common knowledge.
And
so
Candice,
you guys are saying
you don't have to
that,
weigh in on this.
You guys are saying that it would be weird.
I think that's
there
where
are
I'm
other weirder things
toss
in my
those-
mind right now, but yeah,
Expected.
unexpected. Good word.
Uh-huh. I feel like you were not expecting me to be here this quickly. I feel like I may have ruined certain assumptions of yours, certain things that may have been in motion. Is this a correct assessment?
Well,
Man, he's smart.
you know what they say about assumptions. It's my ass and you ruined it. So, yeah. It really looked like you were there and like you sent Candice out there a month or two ago, to scope out a physical location, changed her damn life.
It was intense.
Like, was that all a ruse just to get a good photo of the castle so that you could use it as some sort of technical decoy and also just as a motivation to get Candice world experience and a different outlook on life? Can't be.
Brian, there's a million good pictures of that castle on the internet. I did not need to send anyone many thousands of miles to go get a good picture, especially someone who, frankly, Candice, earmuffs, who is not a
Hold on,
very
I
good
need another
photographer.
Yeah, here's the backup.
Well-
Here you go.
Okay.
To be fair, Papa T, you've done a few things that were what might be described as more than necessary. You had that kid drive across town to that one sandwich shop at 3 a.m. and pick the lock and break in and make you a sandwich from their specific counter, bring it back to you, still warm.
I remember that.
Yes, and I had him leave money on the counter to cover both the sandwich and the broken lock.
Tony, no tip?
The fuck do you think I am? Of course I fucking tipped.
Okay, well, you left it out of your story. Sorry.
Jesus Christ, Brian.
No.
You're trying to start rumors about me? Is that what's going on right now? Are you starting rumors? Is this
No.
why you're upset that I'm home earlier than you expected me to? You're starting rumors? You're turning people against me? Is this what's going on right now, Brian?
No, Don Vincenzo, no. No, it ain't like that. It ain't like that at all. No. I'm your biggest supporter. Number one man. I'll do anything for you. Please. Some of that was a lie, but don't ask.
We're going to put a pin in this, Brian, and come back to it. And
Okay.
before you ask, I do not mean I am literally going to put a pin in you yet.
That was mysterious. And also
Well,
clarifying.
Feel like it was pretty clear, Brian. I feel like it was pretty clear.
Did I not say and also clarifying?
Yes, you said that just as I was going to start saying things, and I've talked to you about that I cannot stop the thing that I was going to say when I've already thought about it.
true. It's how talking works.
You busting my balls? Yeah, we all three of us thought that we had quite a bit more time before you'd be back so that we could, prepare, I guess.
Help Candice through a breakdown.
It's, I just want you to know, I already know. I know everything.
You already solved it?
I already know what you guys are up to, why you're so cagey right now, why you're all, disappointed that I'm home so early. Even though I never said I'm going to be gone till this time, I said I'm going to Germany to get married in the fairy tale castle. I never said anything about when I was coming home or not coming home. So I want that to be very clear. I want that to be very clear that I never said any of that, okay?
Why is Papa T pointing at us? Can I de Bunny Muff now?
Oh yeah, Candice, you can earmuffs off. That's fine.
Take them off.
Don't talk that way to my daughter-in-law.
Well, she can't hear. Okay.
Okay.
You know, and I know what you're up to, okay? I know what's going on.
Oh? Then you tell us.
Look, I know that sometimes things seem strange around here. I know that sometimes there are things that happen that are maybe suspicious.
Things do happen, yeah.
Like the old couple with the ice cream.
I know that the way that I dealt with certain former employees could be classified as incredible violence.
Self-defense.
Incredible
paper trail
self-defense.
Proved it.
But despite all of this, I just want you to know that it's not necessary for you to throw me a welcome home party, okay?
Well,
right.
That was it. You're a better detective than I am, Father Anthony. That was the whole. Now the surprise is ruined. Well, that cat out of the bag. That's the only thing. That's it.
You guys, you don't have to do these things for me. Just the camaraderie, the interconnectedness, the family that we have built together over these past months. That is all Papa Tony needs. Okay, that's all we need here. Don't gotta be going out of your way to say, "Oh, thank you, Papa Tony, for saving my business. Thank you, Papa Tony, for helping me become a police officer, soon to be a detective. Thank you, Papa Tony, for doing those things to the former employees that I could not do because I am a relatively small framed man who cannot knife fight very well. I do these things for you because I love you all. That's all. I don't need a party.
I think I missed mine. Which one was me?
It's okay, Brian. You'll figure it out later. It'll come to you.
Okay.
Well, then you should definitely not look around the offices because there are surprise supplies that we need to clean up that are now no longer a surprise, and it would just ruin more of the surprise. So take a load off and don't worry about anything. Ever.
All right, I'm going to do that, Joe.
Well, I have a question, and maybe this is a question for Candice to ask, but I'm going to ask on her behalf since she's still pretty shocked, it appears.
Bunny bun hops.
Where is Mama?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's a few shops down antiquing.
She's back already, too?
Yes, we are man and wife. We are a unit now. I was not going to leave Candice's mother in Germany.
Okay.
I don't know how they do things in your culture, Brian, but in mine, you don't abandon your new wife in a foreign country where she does not speak the language.
Okay.
I mean, she was trying. She had Duolingo.
She was, yes, she was, the German people were very nice and gracious and immediately switched to English when they heard her German.
Oh, that's great. I always said you don't need to know the language, just what it means.
Wise words.
All right. Well, if you're back, Joe, Candice, we doing this? Or is that an next? Okay, your eyes are
Papa
big.
Tony, are you a bad guy?
Cold case.
Okay. So we're doing this.
Am I a bad guy?
Yeah. Are you part of illicit business practices?
Yeah, are you competition for my
Show him the scroll, Joe.
Oh,
Joe, you've got the scroll, right?
I mean, yeah. Barely set it down.
I can't. My hands are filled with bunnies. I can't hand it to him.
What's this about a scroll?
Somebody found the scroll. You explain it, Joe.
It was just laying out there. Just.
I had a buddy on my face.
What she said.
By out in the open, do you mean in a secret compartment behind a thing within a puzzle mechanism?
That seems pretty out in the open. You know how much I love puzzles.
Joe was even saying they have a poster at the precinct. Don't use locking mechanisms as a puzzle's defense or whatever it said.
Something like it's pretty common knowledge.
All right, so what's on this scroll? What's on
Beware
this
the leopard
scroll
or something.
that's so bad?
Look, Papa Tony, Father Anthony,
Officer Joe.
Whip detective.
We'll see.
Hopefully.
We have already established that I did not read it.
Nope. And it was a big deal that I read it as I informed everyone. Yep, it's a big deal on that scroll. It's got the informations that's going to blow this whole thing wide open.
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
I know you're afraid, Joe, but I believe in you. You're the most brave out of all of us. You and your flower arranging.
I don't think this is really the time for that.
I think it's the perfect time. Joe makes beautiful flower arrangements.
He does,
true.
Candice. He also can't read.
What?
Yeah.
Are you saying
my whole life is a lie?
So that poster at the precinct, are you telling me that they don't have a poster up that says do not use locking puzzle mechanisms to hide things? It's not good security? You just made that up?
Yeah. It might be there. I have no idea.
Joe, you can read. You've read before.
I don't know who to believe.
Name
really
me
good
one time
guesser.
he's read something.
He read text messages.
Emojis. Look at his phone. It's all emojis.
He had to read extensive reports for his position.
Okay. Candice,
All
we
that
both-
paperwork.
I just signed things. Just scribbled on the bottom of papers. Put in front of me. Scribble signed. They said, good job. I moved on. That's,
They don't care about the quality of the work just as long as it gets done.
mm-hmm.
The all of the paper trail on the front steps. He pretended to be under the influence as a cover story.
Oh, I was high
No,
as
he
a
was
kite.
definitely under the influence.
Okay,
Remember?
yeah, because I okay, so I'll still be guilty about that then. Okay.
Remember how I said I was finishing it in my mind? I was
Yeah.
very, very literal.
Honestly, the most impressed with you I've ever been.
Okay, so
Thank you.
this incriminating scroll. We have established that Brian did not read it because Brian does not read. We have established that Joe did not read it because Joe cannot read. Candice, did you read the scroll or did you just listen to what these guys said?
I read the scroll.
And what did the scroll say, Candice?
The scroll wrote out some very specific steps of things that had to be taken to and done by the port docks, a couple towns east of here, since we don't have an actual dock here.
Oh, we're landlocked.
We are landlocked. We have a lot of
One of
trees, so
those.
it's okay. And it broke down times, places, where, and specific cargo shipments that, oddly enough and specifically enough, look as though they're they're fake code names for things that I'm pretty sure I saw on the news.
What?
After I found the scroll, that there's something that happened down at those docks. At the same dock numbers that are on that scroll, Papa T.
Are you saying that you think I had something to do with the incident at the docks?
Yes.
And you think that would be a bad thing if I had something to do with the incident down at the docks?
Well, it all sounds evil.
And you didn't get turn down service for Candace's bed
And
after
you
you
didn't
already
give me turn
didn't.
down service. I came
pick her
home
up.
and I was tired and I wanted to get in bed and I had to pull the sheets up. This is the shock wearing off.
They don't do turn down service anymore because of COVID.
Okay, but you
Oh.
weren't in the limo that picked her up from the airport. Explain that. You said you were going to pick her up.
I was with her mother. She was shopping for wedding things.
Coming home.
So you were only going to give her a parade?
Yes. Yes.
That's what an evil person does. Scene.
I took a twist. And change.
Oh my gosh.
Well then.
Sorry, Cody. I
Nope.
couldn't tell if you were really
I was so lost.
trying to do
Fucking-
a thing about the scroll
Nope.
or
Nope. It's too much pressure. It's too much. I had nothing. I had fucking nothing. So thank you. It's just Just gonna go be a tax accountant or something where I don't have to make things up on the spot.
No.
No, that was
then don't be
that
a tax
was a
accountant.
big thing to be put on you. Like, just
I
can you explain the entire plot? That's
The thing
Just
is,
spin it from whole cloth.
anything you would have said would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everything that popped in my head just sounded so fucking trite and so like, wow. Oh, that's what's on the scroll, huh? A list of names. That was where I was at. Hence the stalling.
Honestly, I wish I would have
Joseph
thought
Stalin.
of a list of names.
Oh,
It was a list of names.
List of names are what?
that's
I
the
don't
wedding
know.
guest list.
Oh yeah, boy.
Look, number 4 on the list. That's your grandmother. You didn't notice this?
Thought it was a coincidence.
Call her Mima.
I don't know her real name anymore.
Candice, didn't you say the list was in 2 parallel columns?
Yeah, I thought maybe it was dead and gonna soon be dead.
2
Bride's
columns.
side, groom's side.
That's the evil number of columns.
It seems evil to me.
Not everything's a dichotomy.
But some things are.
No, I love Dave. And so you just threw her a parade?
Parade. Oh.
Yes.
Just tacking on. That's what evil people do.
Oh god. For the record, I do think that Tony is not a good guy, but just it's what's funny is that he's not a good guy, but you guys are so off base about why.
Yes. It's phenomenal.
Oh my god.
Oh, you all were clearly totally fine with him probably brutally murdering 2 people right outside the coffee shop.
Self-defense.
Yeah, that's how it happens.
Right. But not being in the limo that picked up Candice, that's
And no turn down service.
super
Oh,
sus.
Monster.
Super sus.
Yeah.
You're a monster.
You're a monster.
Only child Candice.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved that in the last episode when, that was the question, like, is he a bad guy? And Joe and Brian are kind of going down that road of like, oh well, he's criminal doing the crime things, and then the why do you think what makes you say that, Candice? And then it's like this innocuous shit,
God damn.
Oh
Oodle lolly.
yeah.
I love it. Well, I
Loved his
think
hat.
that plot got pretty thickened, and it's bubbling and it's brewing.
Mm-hmm. We could
Mhm.
braise some beef.
Briskets.
Good.
All meat.
Or broil them.
In that.
I was thinking more of a confit myself.
Oh.
That's where you boil something but in oil. But
Thought
it's
it was
different from
shred paper
frying.
What's
in.
that? What is that? What is the where you put it in the bag and boil it?
Sous vide.
Oh, sous
Sous
vide.
vide. There we go. I'll sous
Or not
vide.
sous vide. Oh,
Huh?
Is sous vide or not sous vide?
Oh, God.
Man, I'm funny.
Well, I think we've thickened all this plot, and I want to say thank you to y'all for listening and hanging out with us this morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever it is that you are listening to this podcast. And if you're interested, you can find out more about Wasting All the Time at wastingallthetime.com. But we'll see y'all next time, or you'll listen to us We'll hear you'll hear us, y'all. Can I just end this now?
Bon voyage.
But
Goodbye.
there's Dr. Kevorkian when you need him.
Good night, folks.
The fuck?
For the episode. Can I end this right now? Can we just kill this thing? What was
I
that?
thought you meant for Jess.
Oh my
Jesus.
No.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, an improv comedy podcast. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you really enjoyed the show, support us at patreon.com/timewastepod, or go to wastingallthetime.com.
And if you're interested, you can find out more about Wasting All the Time at wastingallthetimepodcast.com. Is that right?
No.
I always. It's just wastingallthetime.com, and I always the podcast.
That's the one.
I've been here and I still say it wrong. I type it right in the browser.
Wow. No bookmark, huh?
I just type www.was and it autocompletes at that point.
That was a squeak. That was a squeak and a half.
Mhm.
Good squeak.
That was impressive.
This chair. 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks.
Mhm.
That wasn't the chair. Let's not lie to ourselves.